Hi there, my name is Stephanie, and in this video, I'll be going over a modified wheelchair propulsion test, or easier known as a 10-meter wheelchair sprint. The purpose of this test is to evaluate wheelchair mobility, but for our purposes, I've modified this test so that our main focus will only be on the speed component. This test is intended for those who require a wheelchair. In order to complete this test and to get the most accurate data, it should be performed on a flat, hard surface. The equipment required to be able to run this test include a tape measure, timing gates, and a way to be able to calculate your time. Lastly, the most important, the wheelchair. Unfortunately, we won't have any spotters, so on the day of the test, we will make sure that we have the wheelchairs that have the extra third wheel behind to avoid tipping over. Once you have all the required equipment, you will need to first measure out the 10 meters in distance and label the start and the finish with a piece of tape. The timing gates then will be set directly across from one another according to the tape that's placed on the floor. As you can kind of see, the timing gates have been adjusted so that they're sitting down at their lowest setting, and that is so that they are set off by the wheel. For each trial, the administrator will make sure that each participant is lined up their wheelchair with the front bar directly behind the green piece of tape. It is important to note that each participant should start slightly leaning forwards to prevent them from tipping backwards. Another important thing to note is to be careful of your hand placement on the wheelchair. Once you are lined up, the administrator will ask you if you are ready to begin, and if you are, they will instruct you to start. The participant then will try and propel as fast as they can to the finish line. Each participant will undergo 3 trials to try and get their best time. To help perform the test to the best of your ability, please wear appropriate clothing. This test specifically, it's best not to wear anything too loose that could potentially get caught in the wheels of the wheelchair. Ladies, I would recommend that you tie your hair back and be extra cautious if you have longer nails. Lastly, please come prepared to participate and with a positive attitude.